Tell me how to fix PS4 HDMI problems.
There were people reporting HDMI problems with a PS4 that had a simple fix, using a pin to fix the bent metal in the HDMI port.
I heard about that. The PS4 could power on, but did not send any video or audio signals to the TV.
In those cases, it was the HDMI connection.
I heard it sometimes happen while someone was downloading with Netflix.
It could happen at any time or from the very start. But in some cases, the HDMI problem was because a piece of metal in the HDMI port that should have been flush to the bottom was actually bending upward.
At least they're going in the right direction.
Sony says pushing that piece down in place and plugging it in allowed it to work.
Assuming you're allowed to put a pin in there to try to fix it, without voiding the warranty. After all, it is not like the controller hard reset button that is designed to use a pin to reset it.
The other option is to try to get Sony to replace the unit, especially if it did not work from the get-go. Or if it goes from white to blue and back like a strobe light, to clearly indicate something is wrong.
What else could it be?
Some users fixed it by powering the unit down, unplugging it from both the TV and wall and anything else, reconnecting and repowering back on.
I knew Microsoft devices often needed a hard reset if not a hard kick to the console, but Sony was supposed to be better than that.
For some people, the problem was using non-Sony HDMI cables with the PS4. Switching to Sony's HDMI cables for the PS4's connection solved it.
So do not use the cheap third-party cables.
Some people had the Sony console fail to give them sound, or conk out at random for using a third-party headset, so I can see where third-party cables might not work.
What else can I do?
Reboot the PS4 in safe mode to restart the system, then updating your software. That's probably a good idea after getting new cables and devices, then rebooting again so that it all plays nice together.
I should not have to reboot and restart all the time to play on my PlayStation.
If the unit is blinking blue, the problem is a power issue, not an HDMI cable problem.
What do I do in that case?
Check the power cord, check the connection pins to the PS4, and the wall plug.
Shockingly, or rather not such a shock, I'll try the software fix first.